Hey, everybody. It's Wednesday, and you know what that means. Yes, that's right. It's time for Sarcastic Distractions, the interesting podcast for interesting people. Featuring, as always, the Gentleman's Society of Podcasting. Myself, Harvey.
Your language is offensive.
Yeah, it absolutely is. My heterosexual life mate, Dave.
How dare you? She's a nice lady.
I am a nice lady.
Yeah,
Thank you.
He's a sweet, nice lady.
And
the ever-loving, ever-changing AJ. Yahtzee!
Wow.
That sounds like you screaming Yahtzee. Yahtzee!
No, that's Stewie.
Yeah. I love it. That's fantastic. Yeah, where'd the Yahtzee one come from? Where did you? What was your theme on those?
What? Is there not casino Yahtzee?
Not that I'm aware
What?
of.
No.
What?
I don't think so.
What?
No.
Are you trying to tell me that the cheap casinos in Vegas Vacation lied to me? There's no casino paper rock scissors
There's definitely not.
or casino war.
There is war.
There is
Casino
war.
war?
There is
That is
war.
That is by far the best odds of any casino game is war. You're pretty much
Really?
50-50.
It's boring as fuck.
I know, but it's the thing. But yeah,
I love war.
me too.
So it's
Yeah.
It's
game.
the best. Best chance of a. 50-50.
I'm
Yeah.
really interested in Casino Solitaire. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
Nice.
where's you versus the house? Just you versus the house.
I am
What
the
else?
house.
I am the house. I love it.
It's hard to make any money. You don't lose anything, but you don't make anything.
That's
It's
right.
like solitaire.
You always,
Exactly.
you always break even.
Yeah, every day.
Always
every
break
time.
even.
And in case you can figure it out, that's exactly what we're talking about today. We are talking about gambling. Yahtzee! Gambling.
That is not gambling.
The sin.
How is Yahtzee not okay?
Yahtzee's not gambling?
I've never played dice, like shot dice, like
Then play
like
craps?
Craps.
No, not even craps, like they do in like the schoolyard. In
Craps is the same
the
game.
inner,
It's just
the inner city.
the formal version of it.
It's not Yahtzee.
It's definitely not Yahtzee.
They're not
No.
playing. They're not trying to.
You're
get,
not trying to get the samesies.
quadruple
No.
sixes.
Yeah, no.
You're not trying to get straight.
I have to admit, I
Oh.
never had any dice games throughout my entire schooling. Yeah, no. We did euchre, we did asshole, we did marbles.
All those games were gambled for sure.
We
But
did-
you're right. I think I knew someone that did play dice, but I don't remember.
We did a
playing
version
myself.
of. We did a censored version of asshole. We called it Garbage Man because
Yeah.
we would actually play in class,
Oh,
not
nice.
just like in the calf or something.
Yeah,
Nice.
we used to sit upstairs and play just by the auditorium in a little pool where the stairs are.
Yep.
Mm.
Those
Yeah, it's
stairwell,
hard to
yep.
describe. Yeah,
It was wonderful.
it was. Oh,
Yeah.
when I look back on those days, God, they were fun.
Yeah.
It's just that stupid. We'd bitch, complain, and we'd play asshole
Oh
constantly.
yeah. It was every day.
Yeah, and then we did do euchre for a bit
Euchre,
in school.
black
That one
ball.
I think was more college though. For me.
Yeah, euchre. Yeah, that was a
Yeah.
more advanced
Yeah,
game.
But I have to admit, I'm totally off track because we never gambled on any of these.
Not
No.
really. Not gambling.
No, it was never
No.
a gamble. It was always
No.
just fun, laid back,
Yeah,
bored,
sure.
blah.
But yeah, let's go back to our real first love of gambling, which I think was marbles.
Oh God, yeah, marbles.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
That's a
I
fair
guess
one.
it depends on how you played.
Yeah, I had skill.
Oh, I played for keeps, bro. I wasn't fucking around.
Oh yeah, see, there's different ways.
Yeah, no, I played
Yeah.
Oh,
for
I knocked
keeps
you
with the
out. Oh,
whole.
okay.
Yeah, I did the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, I played that way as well.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, there's also just shoot it and it's like points.
Oh, sure.
You don't
Yeah.
you don't take each other's.
No,
marbles.
we
Yeah,
always
yeah, yeah.
played.
Like, I got your marble out. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
but
put it
like-
over here.
I didn't hang out with those kids because I wanted to win their marbles.
Yeah. Now I will admit. So one thing I do remember, and it's just one of those things. As a kid, we would have complicated discussions like this, where we would play a game of marbles, but I'm going to use these marbles for the game.
Yeah.
But here's what we're actually playing for.
Right,
Oh,
right. Yeah, yeah. Here's the
okay.
prize.
So you
Yeah.
But this is my
You would
playable,
use
my life.
those
Exactly,
marbles
exactly, yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of.
Oh, it was totally
a lame
dickish
way
because
to
there'd be
fucking
like
play.
a
No.
set that I loved, I didn't want to lose.
Yeah.
and I have my crap that I didn't give a flying
Yeah, no,
fuck.
I would do the same thing. I would try to
Oh,
convince.
see, I
'cause-
wouldn't play with you then because if I knew you had other marbles that were like better, I'm not playing with you.
But
if
it's
you're not gonna
perception.
fucking put those
That's
up.
one thing I always loved about marbles.
Yeah.
It is perception.
Remember, there were certain rare ones and things like that. Yeah, quote
I was
unquote.
gonna
rare
say,
ones.
yeah,
I
rare
know,
ones.
I know. Yeah, air quotes to these real ones. But there was the thing, right? And a lot of those I didn't give a shit about, but there were ones I did care about, and I would put up these ones that people really wanted. I'm like, all right, let's play for this,
Yeah.
and then I would just,
I find it like I'm thinking about it now, right? And
That's good.
We're glad you're thinking
Yeah.
about it.
And
That helps.
well, because I'm thinking about other things that were gambled when we were like Pogs,
Pogs, yeah.
I was never into Pogs personally.
I was for a while.
or,
Okay,
or like
I never got it.
even Pokemon's cards.
oh yeah, those
right?
were big gambling back in the day.
Wasn't into it either personally.
But like I can get how I want that like you were saying perception. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
when it comes to those things, there's no perception. There's actual like this is rare. This is worth but a ball of glass
Oh yeah.
is I don't think ever going to be rare.
No,
Which
I
is
doubt it.
funny because how did we convince ourselves that as
We're
kids? You're
It's all
absolutely
about
right.
perception. So in
Yeah.
that, and again, this is how it worked for me. In order to get marbles, I had to do extra chores, do something,
Right,
and
right.
then go with my mother to go buy them.
Right, yeah.
So it was, even though they're everywhere,
Mhm.
it was something unique and special to me. And I would get something new, either new color, new size, all those different
Speckled
things.
and
Yeah.
swirlies
Oh, see, I
and
always
things.
just got like the bags for my birthday or something. I never
No, I went.
That's how I
full
sought
collect.
That's
out
how I
marbles.
started, but then I was on Dave's level where I was
Yeah.
going to find specific ones that I
at the
really
marble
wanted.
store.
No, they were just everywhere.
No,
There was
they
this-
were everywhere.
yeah.
But again, this is more for me when I was in Lord Nelson. So I would have been grade 3.
Mm.
Yeah, 3, 4, grade 3 and 4. That
Wow.
to me, that's what I have in my head for really being marbles.
Yeah.
Is when I was grade 3, 4, and I full tilt, carried my backpack. We had the thefts, the thieveries.
Oh, I knew
Oh,
people.
yeah.
I knew people who did that, but
Yeah.
I was just never.
yeah, no, I
was
loved it.
pretty big into it.
Yeah, I was full
loved
too.
it.
Now I will
I
admit,
remember. Oh, sorry. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say, just when I went to a different school from grade 5 on, I remember playing, I think, but it was never as big there. It
Right.
was far more low key, just throwing.
Yeah, for
having
me,
fun.
for us, it was just a game.
Yeah,
Mm.
Right. It wasn't a game for anything other than a game.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it was a transaction system in my school.
Right. It'd be like
For
it'd be
sure.
like it'd be
Yeah,
like
it was
chess.
currency.
It'd be like chess when you knock the other player off the board. You just kind of set it next to the.
Yeah, no.
This is how many I've knocked out. This is how many you've
I
knocked out.
remember a nice kid, a friend of mine back in public school named Anthony. Whatever. But I remember he got accused. I don't know if he did it or not, but he got accused of stealing someone's marbles who happened to be like a bully. Got his ass.
Oh, no.
beat hard, right? And that's how serious people took the marbles.
The
in our-
marble mafia.
Yeah,
man.
it was
The
it
marble
was
mafia.
like
There
a big
was.
deal. And I remember after that day, I was like, "Ooh, okay, I better really think and choose who I play against, right?" Because I just want to make sure that I'm not stepping into deep waters.
Well, yeah, that too, because whoever took them, you win their marbles. And
Right.
then
Yeah.
You're the one who took the marbles.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
okay.
No, I can actually remember that. A buddy of mine, can't remember his name at all. He had a coffee can or something like that. May have
Yeah.
even been a nicotine can back in those
Oh,
days,
probably,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, and he had his marbles in there. And I can remember looking at me going, nobody can take it or steal it because it's always a hear, and I can hear it if somebody tries to take it.
Oh my god.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, hold my drink. Hold
yeah.
my
Right.
chocolate milk. Yeah.
He was the same
Hold
guy
my juice box.
that he got the Nintendo. Totally off topic, but I can remember he had a Nintendo, and he and I'd always try to go to his house to play Nintendo,
Yeah.
and his parents didn't like me for some reason.
Wonder why.
I don't know. I just wanted to play the fucking
It's one
Nintendo.
fucking- let me
Stop
just-
talking.
Yeah, stop
Now that-
talking.
now
Stop
that
playing
you're-
fucking Nintendo.
Now that you're saying that,
Yeah.
that's kind of a form of gambling in a way too.
What?
Well, when you, say you're playing a Nintendo game against somebody and somebody comes and goes, I get winner,
Oh my god. Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
right? So I could see
To a
that.
degree.
That's a form of.
That's
Yeah.
more of actually a polite way of 2-player with 6,
Yeah.
7 people. No, because there's no.
but you're gambling the
Right.
situation. Well, define gambling.
Okay, that's a fair argument. We have not done this. My perception of gambling is we are having a competition of some form.
Okay.
We are both putting forward something
A value.
and a value,
So
and the winner.
So you're
gets all of it.
So
Yeah.
you're gambling. Okay. In my scenario, you're gambling your spot to continue playing.
Fair.
Okay.
You're putting your spot
Okay,
down.
you know
Okay,
what?
well, can
I
I
will look at you and say, "Okay, AJ."
can I give you what? Can I give you a slightly more streamlined example to back your point?
He's already convinced me.
Earthworm Jim?
Well, you can't just let AJ have
That's
this moment.
fucking Jed Clampett there.
Okay,
Way
okay.
down.
All right.
Go on. Yes, you can back my point up, sir.
Fighting game tourneys back in the day in arcades, right?
Yeah.
Because what you do is you go to play, you put your quarter
Oh,
in,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then you jump in. You got to put your quarter on to play next
Yeah.
spot, but whoever
Yeah.
gets the win keeps playing.
Yes.
So they keep their spot,
We used to do that.
and that's where money is actually on the line.
We used to
Yes.
do that with pool too.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas not necessarily like, I mean, we used to play this way too, but or a different way.
All
So
the
you
ways.
put your dollar on the table and it's like,
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
I got next game.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it'd be like you'd play the winner of the last game, right?
Yes.
So-
Yeah.
but we'd also do like, you know, a buck a ball
Oh yeah.
sort of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. We used to play the bucketball more
Hell
when
yeah.
I got older in college.
Yeah,
That's
for
what we
sure,
would do.
same.
At the
Oh, no.
bar.
Fuck, dude. I used to go to the pool hall when I was like 15.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We did too. I wish I was better at pool. I did win a bunch, not enough to say that I won at gambling, but I got to shout out my father and my brother. They had the fucking best grift.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So my brother was young and he picked up pool like that.
Right.
Like he was ace. And my dad, I know, sounds hard to believe, exploited such things. And then we take Josh to the pool hall. Take us both there, but Josh had a skill, right?
Right.
And he'd take us there, and then be like, "Yeah, you want to play my son or play me, whatever." And then, sure enough, they go play Josh with my dad backing him up, and then they clean us and then
okay.
make a bunch of money.
Did your pool halls down here have arcades?
Oh yeah, a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I don't remember a pool hard with arcade.
I'm thinking of the one downtown. Remember Wizards 2 had the billiards in the middle and then all the
I honestly
arcade
don't
machines
remember.
around. And then there was a bunch of others. Or they would have like maybe a
Hmm.
arcade machine or two, but not typically.
Oh man,
in
ours
arcades.
were
Yeah.
like specifically both. Like there was the pool part of it, which had a whole bunch of tables,
Yeah.
and then there was the arcade room, which
Mm.
had like a whole bunch of video games.
Yeah.
And we had two pool halls. We had the good pool hall and the drugs pool hall.
Nice. I guess I do somewhat remember that, but it was less. It was more the bowling alley with a
Yeah.
couple pool tables and a couple arcade
Oh,
machines.
yeah.
That's more what I remember.
For sure.
Yeah.
Fleetway now is that here, but they've expanded. They're just
Oh
like-
yeah. And Palisade.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
same idea. Yeah.
It's there's I don't know, like it's different though from when I was a kid going into like a pool hall or a place like Palisade or something like that.
Oh, they're
'cause,
not pool halls though.
No.
they used to kind of be.
They
Used to have
The
like,
one
they used to
inside-
have way more pool
Honestly,
tables.
if you
True.
really want to go and experience a good old fashioned classic, that we do have two in London. Can I tell you the names offhand? No, but I know
Is it
exactly where they are,
Star?
and I have played at both of them.
Star or something. It's the one downtown on.
That
that's
one's gone.
gone.
Oh,
That's
gone.
long
On Talbot, New York?
gone.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Oh,
That was gone
shit,
years ago.
man. I used to
Gone.
play that all the time.
The
Yeah.
Bong Shop downtown, Your Highness.
Yep.
They opened a pool hall,
Hell yeah.
so it's like pool hall / Bong Shop.
Yeah.
Dude, we gotta go hang out there.
Yeah, I have to. Every time I've seen this, I don't know. Something just feels wrong to me.
Let's go make it right, David.
I would
go
be
make it
worried.
right.
I would be worried because this has happened to me before. I'd be
Uh.
worried about jumping the cue ball and like smashing a bong.
Mm,
Have you ever been hit in the fucking dead center of the forehead with a cue ball before?
No.
Or in the
No.
nuts?
No.
That's
No.
happened to me.
No, I know how to
Both-
play.
Oh, fucking right in
well,
the
who
fucking
you playing
forehead. man.
against?
Pretty sure one of them was my dad.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I have to admit, the only time that I've had that sort of fun is if we were at the bar.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But
being
anyway,
silly.
The arcades when we were kids, probably the same with you. It's nothing like they are now. Like you go to the arcade and you go buy that card. And then,
Oh
no,
cards.
man.
Arcades suck now.
It was like
except for the retro ones.
50 cents
Yep.
for
Yep.
a game.
Yep.
Mortal
Yep.
Kombat.
We would make it a pilgrimage. We go to every arcade in the city. We had lots of them, and like you said, they were all quarter to 50 cents. Maybe there might be a claw machine, or there might be a game where
Nope.
you get something. Maybe at random ones, but for the most part, you go and play video games. Now, it's rare you see just a video game. Right, in an arcade.
It's almost like people need to, and hey, there's a form of gambling right there too, right? The arcades that are around now.
Oh yeah,
Because
it's all
it's
gambling.
it's like this need to get something in return for playing the game,
absolutely
right? So your tickets
Gotcha.
or whatever,
Yeah.
and then the better you do, the more tickets you
It's-
get, and yada yada yada. So,
Yeah, life
but
has
if you don't,
Yeah, it has
basically slot machines for children,
absolutely.
To a certain extent, you were
Sure.
like the
correct.
rec room.
Yep.
The
Yeah.
rec room is slot machines for children.
I'd say it's a little bit above slot machine, but yes, I do agree the concept is
I
there.
know.
Oh no,
I would
because
not-
the bowling one, shit like that, you can have a certain amount of skill for them. It's not just pure luck. That's where I'm
Fair
saying
enough.
the
Okay,
basketball
I'll give you-
one,
I'll give you
the
that.
air, like there are certain ones
They're
in
not
there.
rigged.
There's
per
certain
se.
ones,
Yeah.
yeah.
It is still a gamble. I
But
do
most
agree.
of them is like drop the ball in this thing,
Oh,
or
yeah,
it goes
yeah,
around,
yeah,
or try
shit
and get
like
it to
that.
here. Or,
Yeah, that's all
Yeah.
just dumbass luck fun. But
You know,
again,
and it's
that
angled.
you're right. That's a slot machine. But there are the hey, the blackjack, the craps, the slightly more up there versions. But you're right. It is all just games like that now.
Yeah.
Other than the Legacy Arcade, which
Yeah,
is more
other than Tilt, shout
Yeah.
out to Tilt for
Shout out to Tilt.
you know,
There's
going
another
there
one
for
too in
5
town
hours.
we gotta go check out.
Is there?
Yeah, I can't remember the
Really?
name now. Yeah, I gotta remember the
Where?
name. I'll look it up.
Do
when
they
we're
have
done.
better games?
I don't know.
I liked the other one.
Yeah, I
I
like
had so
Tilt
much
games.
fun.
Yeah,
As I said,
yeah,
my
yeah.
only challenge with it was I could last about hour and a half, and I had to leave.
I feel the same.
That's more
yeah.
just my old age, I think.
Well, also, I'm realizing the risk reward is different. So, when you're a kid playing those games, your quarters weren't necessarily easy to come by.
Yeah.
So you pick and chose. I remember Adam Wenzel and I, shout out to him, we went to Wizards at Masonville when it was there back
Oh,
in
yeah,
the day. And we brought $20 to try to beat the X-Men arcade game.
Fuck.
Right? I don't think we did it. I mean, we got pretty close, or maybe we did. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But then I remember.
Go with the memory that you did it.
Sure. But
No
again,
breaking the rules.
cost $20.
Turning down my audio. So.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Cost, let's say $20 to do that. Right.
Yeah.
Whereas, the last time we were, I think us at Tilt, we ended up playing this, all paid $5 to go play. And we ended up playing the Simpsons game, which was a walking game. We beat it in like 20 minutes.
Oh yeah, dude. I
was like,
yeah.
you know what I
I
mean?
did
Like,
the
it's
same
not the
thing.
same weight when you don't have.
Oh, yeah.
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 No, I did the same
It's
thing.
nostalgia.
Yeah.
Beat the Ninja Turtles one.
Right. That
which
was
is which is the same as this.
Same idea.
Simpsons, Ninja Turtles,
Yeah,
same
they're all
game,
the
same
Disney.
game,
Yeah,
different
yeah,
skin.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I agree because I remember the good pool hall that I used to go to. One of the games, I don't know if you guys ever played this. We're way off topic. It was like a tank game, and you had like 2 joysticks, and you actually drove like a tank. You had to put both of them forward to go forward.
Oh, nice, fun.
And then,
That's fun.
but it somehow was open, and you could hit the coin
Okay.
receiver. So I just sat there for like a minute, and so I had like 30 fucking credits or something like that. on it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. So and it was a big deal.
Oh yeah.
Whereas, like you're saying, now you go into Tilt, and you can just sit there and hit the start
Reset
button
button,
or
yeah.
whatever, however many times,
Yeah.
and get
Yeah.
45 credits, and
Exactly.
you're good to go.
Yeah. So that's why I'm with you, Dave. An hour and a half, maybe 2 if I'm really high. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. It's just
I just find I'm never as good at them as I thought I was, or used to be.
Yeah.
go with the used to be.
Like
Let's
I
just go
can't,
with the
yeah.
used
I
to
can't
be.
play Mortal Kombat in the arcade to save my life. Give
The
me a
OG?
console kind of thing. Like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
console controller. Yeah, I'm good, but give me
Yeah.
the freaking.
That's funny because and I've said it before, and totally off topic still. Yeah, you give me any game in which there's a PC version or a console or arcade. PC, I'm
Yeah.
far better. At.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're very well versed in the
Yeah.
keyboard and mouse.
Yeah,
For
give me
sure.
keyboard and mouse. Joystick and buttons. What?
yeah.
Because I don't want to sell myself short, but I want to stay humble. Because I've kept up, I can still hold my own with an arcade machine. I don't know about Mortal Kombat, but Street Fighter,
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say that I'm I'm fucking some great player or anything.
You're
like that.
not-
I could just play. It's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I could just play. Outside of that, yeah, there's a lot of those games though. When I go back and play, I'm like, fuck, they're really hard. When I think of when we were doing the Turtles one, I couldn't believe how many lives I was going through.
Well,
I was
that's the
like,
thing.
fuck.
You're used to not having to gamble your lives.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now you hide behind a fucking rock, and your energy level goes up, and you're good to go.
Yeah, it's so true. Yeah. So yeah, what a gamble those games were.
Yeah.
Well, plus back then, as we already kind of said, sure, you still can play the game as you go and tap that more money, more player, more life.
Yeah.
Whereas, we go back to 30 years. I got 4 quarters.
Right.
Like, how
Oh yeah,
far
it
can I
was,
get?
I remember it being a big deal. You could be able to, $10 and you get a roll of quarters.
Oh man.
I got a roll of quarters.
Hell yeah.
I got a roll of quarters.
For sure. Yeah,
No, we would go
yeah.
to Aces. You didn't say anything. You just quietly went to the corner, quickly got them, and I got 1 or 2.
Yeah, you didn't let them know. Yeah. You don't tell. That's right.
You don't say, you don't share.
Because you know someone's going to ask you for them.
Well, ask
Yeah.
or
Take
harass,
or harass.
follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But-
can remember. I think at least one time where I did have like the $10 worth of quarter or something. Started to play, and I'm just like, there's this kid just like always near me, and I got creeped out. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll save the rest of this for later.
Yeah.
Didn't even finish it.
Damn it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Damn it. Yeah. That's why places like Tilt are a godsend because we get to kind of relive those memories. But
Oh, yeah.
to
a certain extent. Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
is. It is.
yeah. But I don't know if I could spend all day in there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I couldn't. I
don't think so.
But back to gambling, it's much like a slot machine floor. God, I can't handle it.
Yeah,
It's
no,
so
I agree.
loud.
I hate them and I love them all at the same time.
I
I've
can't
never
say
been
I
a
love
slotter.
them, but
Yeah, I've never been a slot guy. So
no.
the joke has always been between Shanna, because she is a fan of slots, is that
Yeah.
we would, whenever we would go to Vegas, we would start with the two of us together, slot machines, the tables, we spend time. And then, once we had a couple drinks in us and we knew we could just be honest with her, I'm going to go do some tables. You can do the slot. Yeah, okay, see you in a couple hours.
Yeah, no, I agree. And I've been with many a players that tell me they've got all these amazing strategies for slot machines.
Fuck you.
All this sort of shit.
fuck you.
And yet it all seems to be the fucking same bullshit.
So my strategy's
And-
not working today.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, all right, whatever. You know
That's what I've always loved about Shay, because she doesn't play the strategy. She plays that creepy way where she's like, oh, I sat beside this lady, I put a couple
Right.
of things in, and she was there for hours, didn't win anything, so I'm going to steal that machine.
And
See now
Okay.
that I would say is probably the only strategy you could have playing a slot machine
Right.
other than pumping it full of whatever
Right.
money and
Yeah.
getting all of the lines.
It doesn't mean it's a good strategy. It just means
Oh, yeah,
it's
no.
a strategy.
Right. Well, no, because those machines are built to pay out after a certain amount
Right.
of time.
Yes.
But yeah, she might have been there for an hour, but you don't know if it was paid out right. Like you don't know if she
No,
was
yeah,
playing
yeah.
the same strategy that you're playing.
In her defense, even as she's saying this, it's one of those, she's putting reality over there.
Yeah,
yeah,
Because
yeah.
even she knows reality. It's more,
Right.
no, we're having, it's like me when I'm fucking playing at the blackjack, fucking let it ride. Oh,
Lord.
let it ride.
What's that?
Fucking it kills you.
That
What's
game.
that?
It's a,
This is
I know what
crazy
blackjack
fun
is, but
game.
what's that?
so Let It Ride is a particular style of game in which can't remember the rules. It's been so long. You ante in, card gets flipped. If it's a high card, good card, then you put in another, and you're trying to make a good poker hand. You might also get dealt to. Going from memory.
Yeah.
It's one of those funny things. I think
So every time you
dealt to.
every time you get a card, you have to give them money.
So that's what it is. It's been like.
Because I know the
10
blackjack where you like put the money down. And
You
then
put
they give
money
you-
down.
They give you 2 cards.
Correct. So similar to that style. If you like your 2 cards, then you put another $1 down and you'll flip
Right.
to see what the next card is. And then another bet, see the 4th, another bet for the 5th. And depending on what you have in your hand, you will get a different payout.
I don't like that.
Yeah. So it was, if I'm going from memory,
That-
I
that
think you had to
sounds-
get pair higher than jacks, and then it would go up and up
That
and up.
sounds like a masterclass on how to lose money very quickly.
Usually it is, but for some reason I always loved it.
Yeah.
And I happened to get 4 of a kind once while I was very inebriated. And as they're trying to give me tons and tons of money, they're telling me to sit my ass down, stop trying to give money away. Like, oh, it was one of those beautiful moments. And my memory is really rough because I was really
You're
drunk.
Fucked up. Yeah. 4 of a kind, this guy. Huh?
Yeah, and Shan's trying to hold me back. The poor pit boss guy, he was very polite with me, actually.
So you're chasing that dragon. That's what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I had a great time. So
Yeah.
whenever I go gambling,
But now he's trying to get that 4 of a kind every time.
Of course.
And you're never going to get it.
no. So even though I
Maybe,
won this
right.
big chunk of
No.
money, so I won that big chunk of money. I probably gave half of it away. Who the flying fuck cares? Because the next day I lost it all.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah.
See, and that's when I would just like, okay, we're leaving tomorrow.
No, you don't get it. It doesn't work that way.
No. But see, that's to me what I have to admit. When it comes to Vegas or going to a place like a casino,
Yeah.
playing poker with friends, here's the amount of money I am going to spend,
Right.
and then that's it.
Right.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't matter win loss.
But like, Also, Vegas is very good.
Okay.
Especially for if it's your first time there. Vegas is very good about kind of sheepishly taking your money at various different ways through gambling, tickets, food, things like that. And my experience there that I've noticed. And in doing so, like I remember our trip to Vegas when we were there, Dave and I spent
Then
Christmas
it wasn't
there.
very good if you remember.
Well, not all of it, but parts of it I remember.
The restaurant.
Like I remember when we gambled, I was definitely winning more than I was losing. You know, like just what it felt like. And I mean, the roulette we played that one morning, and my number hit
that one morning.
Well,
That's one thing I
just-
love about
I know,
Vegas.
yeah, that one.
No,
morning.
in the morning while we were gambling.
Yeah. We were there for a couple hours playing roulette, and I hit a streak where my number hit roughly around 13 times. Not like once on it, but then all like in and around like corners.
You were
and
playing the
sides.
side. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I was fucking up thousands. It was crazy. But when we went home, I had $10 to my name. I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
I don't understand how.
It's the experience.
Yeah,
the fun.
But you can still have an experience with and like, shouldn't the part of the experience be winning?
Sorry, have you ever gone and done the gamble in the Vegas?
Oh God, no.
Okay, try it.
I've been to here.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
No, it's not the same.
I guess I could say I've only ever been to slots.
Okay.
Because I've been to here,
Yeah.
and then like any bar or the casinos in Manitoba, they all
Gotcha,
have
yeah,
like
yeah.
video,
Yeah.
slot
The video
machine
slots,
type.
yeah. No, so and that for me is part of the again, as I was calling earlier. For Shan, she loves the slots. Even here in town, she'll go and have some fun, even though they're a touch more expensive. They pay a lot less than they do in Vegas.
But she
Because in
still loves
Vegas,
it.
they do pay more.
They do pay, yeah. I actually remember I was with Shan when she won a bunch of money on a
They
slot
pay-
machine.
Oh, yeah?
But
Yeah.
again, as Chris called out, the way they also make money is, sure, they get free drinks, but you're tipping,
Yeah.
you're doing like so. It's and again, for me, I love it. I know what I'm getting into.
Right.
I am going there just for fun. I do not expect to come home with money.
Right.
But
You're-
either
you
way-
know it's an experience.
Oh, fuck, it's just the
exactly.
experience. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah.
But that's also the thing I love about the Vegas because it is the experience. So you have the people coming, they're serving, all these things. It's just you have to go. Even if you're not a
Yeah,
gambler,
it's
I
true.
always recommend everybody go to Vegas. Just book like a 3-day fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when I say 3-day, try to make it like fly 2 full days and then leave. So 4 days. I'll call it 4 days. Sorry.
Yeah.
And while you're there, you do a Vegas as we know it today, but definitely go to Old Vegas.
Yeah, it's the best.
So why? What's the difference?
So Old Vegas is old.
Yeah.
It's just a
awesome.
different vibe. Like when
Very different vibe.
when you're on the strip, doesn't really matter where you go on the strip. It's very
Big,
luxe.
loud,
yeah, very
flashy.
loud. It's bombastic. You're going from this casino
very
to the
boom
next
bop.
casino,
Yeah.
and it's like it's
like-
just
it's like
it's just overstimulation.
Disney World for degenerates.
Yeah. It's not the worst description.
Yeah.
You're
But-
both degenerates, so yes.
Well, yeah.
yes, it
When
is.
you go to Old Vegas, you get to see shit that you don't get to see.
Yeah.
The other one. No one's pretentious. No one's like, you know what I mean? Like it's
Everybody's there for the same, just
Yeah.
cheap ass. Yep.
yeah.
Here we are,
Go
here
get
we
cheap
are.
drinks.
Yeah.
Go play cheap slots.
Yeah.
Like actually, so even though I won 13 times on the roulette table, the
Yeah.
best time we played roulette was when the three of us sat down at, I don't remember, with the saloon.
I can't
Remember what,
where.
an old
I know what you're
Old Vegas.
picturing though. I think.
Golden Nugget.
I think it might have been
that
it. Yeah.
one is correct. I
It was
believe.
a $5 table, I think. It was super cheap.
I don't remember the cost.
We were there for like fucking 5 hours. It was so fun. So fun of us just playing roulette and losing very
Yeah.
slowly.
and random people. You start
Yeah,
chatting.
yeah.
You got the dealer for the
Oh,
roulette. It was a
God.
good one.
It was a
See, that's
great,
the one
great
I'd
time.
want to. I'd want to play any because I'm not a poker fan.
Oh, yeah,
I
they
love
have
poker.
many
We
very-
wait till we
yeah.
talk
I don't
poker.
like the poker.
I have
Oh,
never
no.
played poker in Vegas.
Sorry,
No, not yet.
I would play poker if it was like cowboy poker where you actually have a hand.
5-card draw.
Yeah. As
okay.
opposed to the one with Texas
7 cards.
Texas
Why?
Hold'em. I don't know. I feel that's more real poker
Why so?
Because he feels that way.
because that's how you play cards.
Yeah, but poker
He's
is
probably a 5-pin
all
bowler.
poker-
You don't
is-
play cards with 2 in your hand. You don't play Go Fish that way.
There's lots of games like that.
Like what?
Rummy.
You could have fucking.
But you put your cards out, you put your pairs out, you know what I mean? Like there's lots of card games where you put cards on the
I
table.
love that you're defending this.
Okay,
I'm
but
just like
it's
because
his
all-
choice.
but in this case
choice.
you have 2 cards and then the dealer is putting cards out and you have
Right.
to make a hand with those cards.
right.
I like
Unity
the
cards.
I like I don't like that.
So the reason
I like that you have a royal flush in your hand and
Yeah.
that's what you're
Sure.
gonna play.
I have to admit the reason
That
why
seems more like traditional cards to me.
I don't disagree on that. The reason why I prefer 7 card, especially more when you're at somebody's house as like a group of
7
friends.
cards. What do you think?
7 card stud, 7 card even
card,
wild.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Because I always play the dealer gets the
Sure.
call, right? The reason why I like 7 card is because it's more group.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're getting just a 5 card, it's just dumbass luck. Like
Yeah.
there's no, you can't play, you can't look at the table, you can't have knowledge and kind of, slither. It's just 5 cards.
But that's more of a gamble, isn't it?
It is more,
And it's not just 5 cards. If you
You
there's
could do the draw.
You
but it's
drop 2.
But
and-
there's no consistency. When we play 7 card, I can see the 3 out here. What are the possible hands you could have based on what I have? And then it starts to get
depends
a lot more.
on how many decks they're using.
Yeah.
It's always 1 when you're playing
Always
7
one,
card.
yeah,
Okay.
it's
Yeah,
always one.
7 cards always 1.
Yeah.
But either way, that's why I prefer
See-
7 card. Whereas the 5 card is just, I think this is good.
Yeah.
How are you looking?
You're right. Even with draws and wilds,
your odds would be better, I guess.
for sure.
It's not about odds. I like playing against you in that sense of.
But you're
I
still
don't
playing
know.
against me. How do you play euchre?
Well,
You play
I
with 4 people, two people against 2 people.
Right, but I have
With
my
a
partner.
hand of 5 cards.
Vastly
I
different
have
games, though.
That's
That's not my point.
Okay, I'm very confused.
Yeah, I'm confused too.
The point is when you play a card game like that,
Uh-huh.
you're playing against people. You play Go Fish, you're playing against people. You have a hand full of cards. So in 5 card draw or poker, in real poker, you're still playing against people.
Right. I just prefer the style where I can see and it's a little bit more reading.
So you prefer cheating.
There are so
I do,
many
yes.
versions of poker.
There
poker,
are.
all
I know
poker,
blackjack's a form of poker.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Sure it is.
It's definitely not.
Oh, we're gonna Google this after.
Yeah, all right,
It's
we are.
not, yeah. When
It's
is
definitely not.
blackjack
I'm
a form of
Blackjack
pretty
is
sure
poker?
not
it's
a form of poker.
poker.
It's not.
No, it's 21 and
Because
all
it's
that.
all you don't count
Oh, I guess
your
they have to have
numbers in
flushes
poker.
and
All
shit,
poker is the sequence of cards from single to royal flush. That is what poker is. How you play that variation are the different games. That's everything from Texas Hold'em, 7 card, 5 card, draw, flush. There's
Blackjack.
Not blackjack. There's also baseball. There's spit in the ocean. There's all these
No,
different
no, no!
variations.
Whoa! Baseball,
Iron Cross
is a
and,
completely
yeah.
different game.
It's not. There's
guy.
a very
No, it's a complete. It has a ball.
It's a
and people have bats,
variation
and
of poker.
there's no cards in baseball. Just like there's no crying
actually,
in
there
baseball.
is.
There's baseball
no
cards.
cards.
There's
in-
baseball cards.
Not like
And
in
there's-
not like in football.
And there's the K
There's
cards for
football cards.
strikeouts. There's lots of cards in
there's
baseball.
no cards in fucking baseball. It's not soccer.
Oh, you mean football?
So
It's not fucking Uno.
I
Uno.
fucking
Oh, I hate Uno.
love poker, and there's no variation of poker I don't like, but I very much do love Texas Hold'em.
I like 7 cards.
I love 7 card too.
7
I do.
card
It's
stuff.
So wait,
fun.
what's the difference between this and that?
So Dave, 7 card, there's a lot more variables
Yes.
to it.
Yeah.
So Dave likes it because you really are playing the person more than the cards.
Yeah.
Because there's no way to really tell what the other person has. So you have to really dig into them. I love Texas Hold'em because it swings more, right? Like
Texas Hold'em's the one that all the peoples play.
Yeah, that's the
poker
standard
tourney,
one, right? Like
World Championship.
like
poker.
I love
But
it
it's
because
not
you
the
could literally be
standard
the
one.
bottom man on the totem pole at the start of the game, and then if you're
Good luck.
good luck
on
and
the
good
table.
play, and then
Yeah.
you're, by the end of it, you're the best man because you held out.
Not once in Maverick did I see them play Texas Hold'em.
We just have to know when to hold them.
That's right. No one to fold them.
So how is that like real poker?
I love that.
real
it's
poker
funny.
to me is Maverick. Is fucking
Maverick.
is
It's a Mel Gibson movie.
no James Garner. Thank
Oh, sorry,
you.
my
The
bad.
TV show
My
with
bad.
James
I
Garner.
apologize.
God,
Ouch.
fuck, you're fired, man. Actually, that was a really good movie. Come
Actually,
on,
a great
that's
fucking
that's
film.
probably
It's
one
so
of my
good.
favorite.
That
Mel Gibson
rubber boat
movies.
scene. Oh my god.
The whole movie's
The whole
great.
movie's
It was
fantastic,
written
yeah.
phenomenally.
Yeah. Great
but,
gambling movie.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Or like Billy the Kid didn't get shot in the back playing Texas Hold'em.
I mean, you're getting all of all of your poker knowledge from like films that are going to promote the thing.
From history.
What I'm gonna love is when our
History.
listeners they start listening to this. They're like, "Oh yeah," and then like, "Why am I listening to the people argue about poker for
I
the next
know.
40 minutes?"
It's fucking hilarious. Have you seen Rounders?
Yes.
See, that
That is a good one.
A good poker film.
You know what though?
See,
It's
that
one of those.
and the other one that was like it but different. Swingers.
Oh yeah. That's also very good.
The same thing but different.
Yeah.
Swingers. I don't know if I've ever seen that one, to be honest.
That's with
Vince Vaughn and
John Favreau. Yep.
Yeah,
And then-
Was there like their first film or
Yeah.
second? Oh no. Rudy was Favreau's first film,
Oh,
but
was
then
it?
then Swingers.
Yeah.
But that was their
I
first
honestly
film
don't
together.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, I might have seen it. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah. So speaking of gambling, poker,
Well, here you go. What's the last thing you've gambled on?
my life,
Or bum. Like I will admit, for me,
my marriage, No.
lottery.
Yeah.
No, for me it's lottery.
lottery.
So I have 3 other coworkers, and we've been doing this for
Right.
almost 4 years, I think. And it's funny, yeah, we've spent over this 4 years almost $4,000 between all of us.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
And what'd you win?
not
Okay,
$4,000.
all right, Okay.
But you never know. Tomorrow,
A free play and a can of Coke.
Yeah.
no cans of Coke. The most we've won is we won like $290 once.
Okay, so I think I think the last time I gambled, like I've gotten a couple of lottery tickets here and there,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
nothing that extreme.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't even put them on the radar because it's so few of them. I really have a hard time fucking playing the lottery. It just seems so stupid.
Oh, it is dumb.
It's so dumb.
Oh, yeah.
but I've also won. Actually, the only time I ever won from the lottery was the time I won tickets from the radio contest.
Oh yeah. I think you've told me.
And I
about
won
that.
like I don't know, it was like a couple $100 or whatever. Like that's the only time I won was when I,
Yeah.
Anyways,
You won on the win.
yeah.
Woohoo!
I think the last. Oh no. Yes, I do remember the last time I gambled. The last significant time was the last time I was in Vegas, just before the pandemic. That's right. Now I remember. Yes. And it was actually, this is a fucking great story. So when we were in Vegas, we had planned on staying there for 4 days because you don't stay in Vegas for longer than that.
No, you really don't.
No, but we had a situation where we were carrying our RV and our
yeah.
RV's motors broke down. We had two. We had
You
our
were
sled
carrying it? Shit,
on our
man,
truck.
well
in our
done.
truck. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Nice. Fucking
Yeah,
A.
bulking up, you know.
Yeah.
No, we had the slide out motor and our landing gear motors break at various times.
Landing gear.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I love that they termed it.
You're not landing
I
anywhere.
know.
You've already
I'll tell you,
landed.
this is just what they tell. That's what they call it. Okay.
You know, I love. He's
Okay.
trying to tell us a story. We just,
I know.
landing gear.
Landing gear. Oh, it's so
Ooh-la-dee
fancy.
da, Mr. Frenchman. Call him fucking legs.
You your fucking fancy Vegas.
Standy legs.
I love it. So, but the fucked up part was, we were only guaranteed a spot in this one RV park for a couple nights, and then they're like, well, then we're full. However, something opens up, so we had to keep moving our RV to different spots in this park.
Oh,
It's
okay.
fucking
Oh,
annoying
that
as all hell,
sucks.
and having to manually bring up the landing gear. Sorry, all that sort of shit. So,
The
anyways,
legs.
it costs a lot. It costs roughly about I think $1,100 to fix these two motors because we had to have someone come out, fix it
on
just
site.
the whole thing. It was nightmares.
sucks.
And then you're on we weren't making money,
No,
so we didn't really have that money to spend.
Yeah.
you can't go gambling when you don't have money. That is the golden rule.
Right,
Yeah.
But
Right,
that
and
is
here-
that is gambling. Packing
That
all
was-
packing
that
all
was
your
a
shit
big
up
gamble.
and going across fucking country.
Absolutely.
See, there's another form of gambling, Dave.
Sure is. I wasn't lying when I say I gambled with my life.
I don't call that a gamble.
No, it's a
Sure it would be.
guaranteed.
How would it not be?
It's guaranteed adventure.
Yeah, that's just you going out and experiencing and exploring.
Yeah, I don't know if I call it gambling either.
Yeah,
but I
It's
get
like,
what you're saying. It could
Yeah,
go
like
that.
you could call it a vibe of gamble in there, but that's like every time I take a breath, I'm gambling.
Yeah, well, that's
Every
true.
time I do a
every
step,
time
I'm
every time you
gambling.
walk outside, as Dennis Leary would say, anytime you walk outside, you're gambling. You
Dennis
could fucking
Leary.
get hit by a bus.
Yeah, that's true.
You could step off the bus. That bus driver doesn't see you walking in front of the fucking bus, and he hits you.
Yeah.
That's a gamble.
Sure, that's the thing.
Walking
It is.
across the street is gambling.
Driving is gambling. All of it's gambling.
And everything in life,
Just in life is
technically.
gambling.
Yes,
Just being
So
alive.
so
is a
so
gamble.
so back
that's
to,
why
back to
I
my
back
just
to the initial point of it's not just playing cards.
Right. So
Dave.
In this
AJ.
RV park, we befriended a lovely couple.
I
By the
remember
name,
you telling me.
yes,
Yeah, I remember this now one.
wonderful humans, and we became friends. And they showed us the fun side of Vegas outside of all the pot I found there, which is fucking great. Listen, if you've not had a fucking joint and then in and out right after, it's amazing. It's the best. It's the greatest fucking
I smoke
thing.
weed and have sex all the time.
Bum. Well played.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh, that's just your other half. That's her.
What?
So Sharon and Ted were wonderful. Shout out to them if they ever listen to the podcast. Cool. They would take us out. We go down to Old Vegas. I think it was, I want to say the Wynn, but I can't remember which casino it was. And I like gambling, but once I start losing, I'm like, I'm out. I don't sit there and try to win it back.
Oh, you're not going to win it back.
No, I have a limit, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
So
Always have a limit.
we were with these lovely folks, and I had ran out of my money pretty quickly, and I was sitting beside Ted, and I didn't think anything of it, and he's just kind of going away. I'm like, yeah, do you think, man, it's gonna grab a drink, and no big deal, and he's like, here, you know what, just take $100 and just play it. I'm like, okay, sure, but it's your win. He's like, yeah, that's fine, whatever, no big deal. Like, cool, right? And then I didn't realize this, but his wife Sharon did the same thing with Becca. They have their own situation, my wife, and that's fine and cool. And sure enough, I win like, I don't know, like $450.
Nice.
That's crazy. He's like, just give me my $100 back. Keep that money. I'm like, what? No, man. He's like, no, seriously, keep it. That's cool.
Well,
That's
he
really fucking
figured he
awesome.
didn't have it in the first place, I guess.
Right. And then
You worked for it.
I guess so. And then Becca won like fucking $1,300.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So we essentially won back what it cost us to fix our RV,
Well, there you go.
which was like, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's
that is
really
cool.
cool. So that was my last real gambling experience that I can remember.
Going back to Dave's lottery ticket thing. No, I don't partake in purchasing the lottery tickets.
Just
Right.
stealing them.
Well, yeah.
Right from the register.
Give me a lottery tickets.
Yeah.
No, my mom buys them all the time. The scratchies.
Oh yeah.
She always buys those fucking cash for life.
Yeah.
That's the one if I could win any of them, that's what I'd want to
Yeah,
win.
well, because she does it because she'll buy them. Then if I win cash for life, I get it for a longer period of time.
Well,
Oh,
if she
fair.
wins, she'll give it to you.
Or that too. If she were to scratch,
Yeah.
if she were to scratch it and win it, she would hand me the winning
Yes.
ticket. But
Yes.
she also buys us tons of fucking.
Scratch tickets.
Anytime I see her,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's like
gotcha.
every time I see her, she's handed me a stack of fucking scratch tickets or a winning lottery ticket. Or,
Funny.
Yeah.
But I don't think I've won more than like $20 to $40 at a casino, like at the slots.
Mm.
Maybe the most I've won on a scratchy ticket's $100.
Mm.
Maybe.
Mm.
I know. Recently I won 50,
So you're saying it's a scam.
but again, that's not what I didn't pay for it. Well, no, because I didn't pay for it.
Oh, fair.
I have to admit, I've never considered the Vegas casinos, the lottery, none of these things scams from my perspective.
Okay.
In my opinion, they're actually quite open about
They're
all
open about the
things.
fact that it's rigged.
Yeah, they all say this.
Yeah.
The one thing is, again, when one can make a good argument, in Vegas, it's a bit different because, yeah, they're giving you free alcohol. They would love for you to stay. They'll give you credit.
Perk you.
All those
Yeah.
perks. Like, all those things are somewhat kind of evil-ish. But no, like, my opinion is, no, there's no lie. It is highly unlikely you're going to win anything.
You lie.
No, bullshit.
You lie
They
to
sell you a
yourself.
dream.
Yes, you do lie
You
to
lie
yourself.
to yourself
No, they
by
sell
going
you a
in
dream.
and saying, "I'm going to win on the slot machines."
I disagree. They sell you a dream. They sell you on these big things you could win. So
Oh,
once
yeah.
you're there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's
but
what I'm
it's still
saying.
your
Yeah.
decision.
Of course, it's your decision,
McDonald's
but like
sells you on
it's your
their
decision
great
being
Big Mac.
influenced by this. Do you understand? Like it's
That's advertisement.
That's the evil demon gambler.
I'm just saying it's there's blame. I don't want to say blame is the right word, but there's fault on both sides is what I'm saying. So, like you don't like you choose to go there, but they choose to influence you to stay there.
Oh, of course.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'll agree on that. Because, yeah, I will say then in the
But who
case of...
doesn't?
Yeah, OLG in the case of Vegas.
But who doesn't?
I don't want you there long. I'll kick you
Yeah,
out.
but you go into a restaurant, they're doing the same thing.
Depends on the
Can
restaurant.
Depends on the restaurant.
Get you a cup of coffee?
Oh, it depends on the
Get
restaurant.
you,
Yeah, it depends on the
some
restaurant.
dessert?
Most restaurants have like a 15-minute loitering
Okay, a
period.
sit-down restaurant.
I was gonna say because you like try like,
Not McDonald's.
No, I'm thinking more
McDonald's wants to
restaurants I
sell you their fucking food and get you the fat ass out the door.
Well, no,
Right.
I'm thinking it's more Mandarin places like that. Like, yeah, sure, they want you to come enjoy, but
Right.
they don't want you sitting there for hours and
Right.
hours and
In
hours.
fact,
and hours.
that's a
it
different
behooves them
story.
that you do leave sooner than later.
That's a different story.
Yeah. I have to give actually Mandarin credit because for really 3 reasons. One, they're actually quite nice. I've never felt forced.
I've never been rushed out of.
Yeah, I've never
Mandarin or
felt
anything
forced,
like
and I have had with group of guys where we've been there for like 2
Oh, yeah.
hours almost.
that. Oh yeah.
2, I've always kind of liked their food. I've never had a challenge personally.
Not
Hey,
the
you know-
worst.
It's better than King's Buffet. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Food poisoning central right there.
Oh,
That's
shit.
yeah,
that's
I
a
know that
gamble.
place.
There's a gamble for you.
Oh fuck, we ate there all the time. But you're right. It
Gamble
was
my fucking health.
Yeah.
I never tried the one.
Is that
here.
the one downtown?
Actually, I
back
think
in
I had
day?
the one
back in the
here.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to go to Christmas parties.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Oh, okay, so
Yeah.
I remember it being on Dundas just before Hale.
Dundas before.
Dundas and
King's
Hale.
Buffet, right? We're talking.
King's, is that the one on Talbot and Dundas?
No, on the East End. It's closed down now.
I
No,
don't
we're
know.
thinking of the different one. We're thinking of the by the trains. Or
Yeah, I
bus
was thinking the
station.
one by the bus station. You're thinking the one by
Oh,
Hyber in
that
Dundas.
was yeah. So in between Hyber
Just-
and Hale Street.
Yeah,
But I
I,
feel
know
like-
what you're
Yeah,
thinking
yeah.
of now. Gotcha.
Yeah, I feel like both were guilty of.
Oh,
Because
they
that's
were.
that one
Food
turned into
violations.
like the A1 buffet or
Yes,
some shit,
right,
and now it's
yeah.
like some other business.
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
whole.
Yeah, it's a
tech
whole other
business
thing
or
now.
something.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, but either way, no, I have to admit, like, yeah. So I gave him the 2. There was a third. I forget. Oh, space
Mhm.
Mandarin, like it's huge inside.
It is. It's
I thought it was
big.
just going to space as a gamble.
No, no,
Well,
no.
Yeah, it is.
No, I have to give credit. Like it's one of those things. Like sometimes, yes, you have to wait, but even if you have to wait, like as you're walking through, there's probably a good 100, if not more, people.
Right.
Probably 200.
Yeah.
Well, I guess the reason they want you in and out is because you're paying a set price.
Yes, you are.
Right.
And
There's not many opportunity for them to upsell you.
no,
at
well,
the
they have the
Mandarin.
drinks and shit. But yeah, you're right.
But whereas, even you go to fucking Jack Astor's,
yeah.
they're always asking if you want something else.
Oh,
or
this
if you
and
want
that.
this, that. Yeah, right?
Unless
So-
they're busy.
I would like some French fries
What
and a
you ask?
burger. Okay, would you like your fries cooked? That'll be extra.
right?
It's true. It's so fucking true. Oh shit.
I don't know how we got onto that.
I can't remember now.
As our restaurant now. I mean, it is a podcast.
Yeah. But I have to admit, so back on the gambling and specifically Vegas, funny enough, we are probably going to be going next year.
Okay.
Yeah, It's going to be that open shout out just before the Canadian holiday, Canada Day.
Okay.
Yeah. We're
Oh,
gonna
I'm coming.
Oh, yeah. No, that's
Yeah.
basically it. We decided, a bunch of us, it's like one of those, we keep talking about wanting to go. We should go in a group. It's just, you know what? Let's make it
They're
simple.
going with a bunch of them. If we went, we'd be like third wheels.
No,
Yeah.
that's just it. We're doing
We'd be
very
a
much
third and
a.
fifth wheel, Chris.
Here's the time we'll be here. Here's the hotels that we recommend people come. Come, don't come,
Yep.
whatever.
Because you notice
Sure.
how Dave doesn't introduce us to the rest of his friends.
I know.
right?
Maybe they're imaginary.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly. Maybe they're all in his head.
Everybody's in my
to
head.
say he's into
Fair.
religion too.
No, everybody's in my head. We've been through this before. I am.
I know. Someone told me the other day, "Hey, Chris, are you suffering from main character syndrome?" I'm like, "No, this is my movie. You should be lucky that you're in it."
I'm not suffering. I'm enjoying.
That's right. Yeah,
the
there's no
director,
suffering
bitch.
anything. That's right. That's right. So
Yeah, I'm
okay.
the TV show director. So if you piss me off, you're getting cut out next season.
So okay, if we're planning on just before the Canada Day, I think AJ, you should make motion to make this happen, and then we should do a part 2 to our gambling episode, and then
No, we'll see.
a follow up.
We'll really need to have a specific time within this schedule, but I'm up for it. I'm done.
Well,
going to
we're
Vegas,
rocking about 6
fuck.
months. You know what I mean? About 6 months.
Well, no. I don't mean so much about the planning on that side. It's just one of those, Vegas first thing in the morning where I walk by restaurants. We should go eat there. Dave, we ate there last night.
yes.
We did? And I have to walk into, oh, fuck, you're right.
Yes. We've watched the whole Flair show. There's like all this shit that went on. You were fucking woo! Woo! And he doesn't remember fucking any of that.
So taking Dave to Vegas is a gamble.
It is
Oh,
a very
it
big
is.
gamble.
Oh,
yeah.
Whether
it is.
we're
He's
gambling
a loose
on whether
cannon.
we're going to see him again or not.
Oh, jeez. It's fun though.
No, because and I've said this to many people, especially when I'm doing a full Dave's going
Yep.
out there.
Yep.
I'm one of those fortunate people when I get myself really, really gone to the alcohol, I turn into happy-go-lucky Yelly Dave.
So we can find him down on the strip taking pictures with Irma.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
God,
might
yeah.
need to keep an eye on him because he gets a little too friendly.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I do.
And Scoopermang.
Yeah.
Everybody's my
Like you
friend. when I'm
heard, he
drunk.
gave away half his winnings.
I
right?
did.
He's fucking
So
drunk.
I want to be near Dave.
I know,
when
you
he
wanna be-
wins.
yeah, that's right. That's right.
And we're like, bring different hats.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey,
yo, Dave.
I'll take some of that money there, partner. Oh, look at you. I got my beret. Give me some money, David.
I love it. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's do that.
Yep,
So,
there you go.
yeah, AJ, we're going. You're going.
Yeah.
I'll,
no.
I'll see what I can
Putting
do.
it on the ether right now.
Yeah, it is always my recommendation. I truly admit this for everybody in this lovely world listening right now. I always recommend to go to Vegas once.
Yeah,
I
I
really
agree.
do
I
recommend it. You don't have to gamble. Just, as I said, 3 days. Come. They have a lot of shows and
Yep.
other activities to take part in if that's your thing as well. It's just,
Sightseeing is
I
amazing.
strongly recommend it. I really
agree.
do.
For sure.
Yes.
Well,
and so Vegas, I
I
expect
don't
a
want to
discount.
see Cher. So
Don't go
that's-
see Cher.
Then
There's
don't.
like everybody's there. I mean, it's
Who's there?
expensive, but
Who's there?
U2 now is doing their show at the Sphere, or whatever it's called. I'm just saying, there's everybody's.
There is a lot there, but again, that's now my side of the coin. I'm not into the going to the shows and sitting there
No.
for 3 hours to watch somebody perform. That's outside of my want.
They got a ton of free concerts that happen all the time, and on Fremont and other places.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
just
they
tons
do.
of shows all over the place.
There's lots of
Sweet.
stuff.
Blink
Blue Man Group.
184.
Yeah, right, maybe. No, they got legit bands. They got legit bands. I was
Oh,
there,
okay.
and there's a bunch of country bands that I was mildly aware of that were performing.
Mildly
Well, I'm
aware
not a
of.
country fan.
Mildly aware.
Yeah. So yeah, no, they have legit shows.
Oh, they
that
do.
get paid. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
that are just free for people to go and check out. And then if you want to go see Blue Man Group, or you want to go see Penn and Teller, or you
Yeah,
want
I'd
to go
see
see,
I'd see the Blue Man Group.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Chris Angel, fucking David Blaine.
Yeah.
They all got shows going on.
Yeah.
Chris Angel.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to see him.
Perfect. Maverick.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
But by the way, I do recommend go at least once.
Yeah.
Be responsible, even if you're going to gamble. Even to
mean-
this day, David, I am only going to gamble $200 a day.
Oh yeah, like I don't own credit cards, so it's kind of like a thing I can't dip into.
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Fair.
No, that's good.
Yeah.
No, and that's one thing I still find funny about even traveling to the States these days. Going back 20 years when I first did that travel out there for purely business, it truly was.
Yeah.
It was not, I wouldn't say impossible, but it was a lot more challenging. You needed a credit card.
Yeah, for sure.
Nowadays, no.
You don't need
No.
one at all.
No.
You can build credit without credit cards, which is amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
It's so weird nowadays.
They just want to know how much money you have.
That's true.
Debit cards and all this other shit. Just, it all
Yeah.
just works now.
I know we'll probably fly to Vegas, but the drive is really fucking great.
Oh, I'm going to fly. Sorry.
I know. I'll be
That's
the one
like
have time, but I'm
80
just saying.
84 days to get there.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Too
It's
long.
like you can do it in a couple days.
Yeah,
But still, that's the thing. If we had time, great, but we don't.
Well,
so
yeah.
don't worry
So
about it.
again,
Yeah, it's fine.
when I win the lottery,
Sure.
and
Private jets
When he
everywhere.
wins
Yeah.
in Vegas,
Yeah. When he wins in Vegas.
when he
It'll
wins
stay
it,
in
then
Vegas.
he'll get the
He'll
bus.
stay in Vegas.
He'll
Yeah.
get the bus home.
That's right.
He'll get the big party bus.
The
home.
now, see, that's the thing. That's one other thing. As much as I say how much I love Vegas, when I play, I'm not playing to win at that level,
Right.
At all. I
Right.
am playing just to whatever my magical number is. Keep that about even for the evening. Enjoy a wonderful meal. Get drunk. Have fun.
I feel like I don't
done.
have to go to Vegas to do that, though.
you don't. It's all the
That's-
other experiences,
my
the
thing.
loudness, the
Yeah.
sound,
Well, I'll just
the
go to Niagara
dealers.
Nah. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's just
I
not
know
the same.
not against Niagara. I do say Niagara's nice.
It's
not
nicer
hor-
than Windsor. Give it that, but it's
I've
just
never
not
gone
the
to-
same.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
You know what the big thing for me, and this is just now me being me,
Mm.
no free alcohol. And it's not
Yeah,
even
agreed.
cheap alcohol.
In
it's
Veg- in
fucking
Vegas?
no, in Niagara.
Yeah, in Canada, I don't think
It
you
is
can
not allowed.
do that. I don't think you're allowed
it's
to.
illegal in
Like,
Canada.
Stupid ass fucking.
yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
you're allowed to pump people full of alcohol.
You're not,
make them
and I
gamble.
understand the why.
Yeah.
It's just one of those. I wish it was like at cost, like a wedding. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Where you have to pay for it, but you're just paying for the cost.
Yep.
Whereas when you go to the casinos, and my memory was always that it was expensive.
Fucking wedding you've been to lately, but I don't know. That's not how it works.
Really?
You're paying a premium.
Oh yeah, and the wedding I was just at. No, it was your.
Well, then
paid
good for
cost.
them.
Yeah, like
Because usually, like DJing weddings, I've noticed is like they hire a bar.
wait, no, we had the bar and all that. Yeah,
But in that case, the bar might have been part of the venue.
that is true.
Whereas
It
some
was.
people actually have to hire bartenders and people to come out and serve alcohol.
Okay, no, this was part of the.
And then
venue,
that
that's fair.
company
Mm.
that you've hired is like basically a bar caterer,
Mm,
right? So that company's got to make money somehow,
sure. Yeah.
aside from you giving them money.
Yeah, it can't be a cost because then they're just giving you their time.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes
Well,
sense.
I thought you just either way. Yeah, because I'm trying to. Well, ours was through the hotel as well, but it was at cost.
I don't know. Case of beer being $50 nowadays.
Fuck.
No.
Yeah, well, I
Well,
can't
hopefully
say
they're getting
shit.
it wholesale.
I always love it when I'm happy when I go get 4 pints of something local and it costs me only $15.
I know.
I'm happy about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But again, when you think about that, well, yeah, I just paid $4 basically with everything, almost $4. Whereas, yeah, you go back the 20 years, I would have got that for $8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind you, there'd be no local breweries going back that long ago.
No.
either.
20 years?
Yeah, no. I
I mean,
that's going to the.
you live in London. Hold
Labatt.
on.
We go to
You
the
live in
Labatt.
London.
Right, you're right.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
And there's a Labatt brewery.
That's
Therefore,
right.
that would be your
No,
local brewery.
no.
And I used to do just that. I go when you live down the street
That's
from the
true.
Labatts.
All the time.
Mhm.
All the fucking time. Yep. That was, thank God for that.
Because they were
Labatt's
open
being there.
later.
They were open later. But yeah, that's a good point. We didn't really have local craft breweries back then. They didn't start spreading up to like the 2010s, right?
Yeah, I don't remember the exact
I would
time.
say around the time I moved down here.
Yeah.
Because, they're.
So
we never found that crap.
27, 20, or 2007, 08?
2005.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
It
Then.
does actually make sense
05,
because as we
06.
started to drink, then we go to
Yeah.
the bars, get the specialties,
Yeah.
things like
We started,
that.
because we started being
Guinness
beer
and shits.
snobbies. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guinness was our beer
Guinness
snob.
was our, yep.
Really?
Oh,
Go.
well, it branched out from there, but yeah, for the
That
fucking
was the
longest
start.
time.
Yeah,
for
'cause it was
sure.
always
that's
blue.
about as yeah, it's about as
Yeah, that was what it
fancy
was.
as you could.
That
At
was
the
the
time,
fancy.
yeah.
Guinness or Heineken.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah,
And that was also the time where
Stella.
I still think Guinness tasted better when you could smoke in the bars.
I agree.
I don't know what it is, and that makes me horrible. I know.
You know, it's because I don't smoke that I don't drink as much Guinness as I used to.
It might be because
think
I
it is.
don't.
I don't drink it. I love it. It's just I'm not smoking.
Yeah.
So you know.
Well,
So whatever.
yeah.
Yeah, do.
There's gamble. If I drank, I'd probably start smoking again.
Oh, it's possible. Yeah.
If
for
I had
sure.
if I had a drink, I'd probably break.
I think if I was to
Yeah.
drink like consistently, I think I'd start smoking again. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I drink here and there, but if I was to get back into the swing of my
Yeah.
drinking days, I
I'm
think I'd probably
fortunate.
start
I
on
have
it.
been
Yeah.
able to get back into the drinking properly.
Good boy.
Yes,
boy.
thank you.
Nice.
I've
Yeah.
been to the casino in GTA 5. Does that count?
I think they will think it counts for
Well, 'cause-
when he was in San Andreas, he fucking lived at that casino.
Because
I did.
you got to get chips.
Yeah.
and you
Yeah,
gotta put
I was
the-
all about the craps in that one.
Oh
for the
my
GTA
God.
4.
I
I
Do
still
they- Do
remember.
they have craps in 5?
No, they
have
don't.
craps.
They don't have craps. They
blackjack.
have blackjack, 3-card poker.
I love that you know these games.
Yeah, blackjack, 3-card poker.
various.
I think there's not a roulette. No, there's no roulette. It's just card games.
Yeah, and various slot machines,
And very slot machines.
and then the wheel.
And then the wheel.
That's not gambling though.
Oh.
No, not at all.
Don't you have to
Gambling.
put something down to gamble?
It's gambling digital cash, and they give
but no,
you
like
cash.
the wheel, just the wheel.
Oh, the wheel. No,
just
no,
spinning
no.
the wheel.
That's not technically gambling. That's just you're taking a shot at something possibly for free.
Right.
That's really it.
Oh, okay, yeah. If it's something
Yeah.
for complete free,
Everybody
that's-
gets a chance to do it
that's
once
not
a day or
gambling.
whatever. it is.
Yeah, that's
no,
not
gambling.
gamble.
Yeah.
No.
No.
That was even yesterday as we were going to visit the school that Curtis is going to be joining for high school,
Mm.
and they had one of those spin wheels for the gifts.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just one of those things we were joking about. You know, technically we are already teaching our children how to gamble.
Yeah.
Not technically.
Well-
also no gambling because you just go up. You spin.
That's why they
Sure.
wouldn't let the kids have the Pokemon's cards at school
Uh-huh.
after a while because there's actually like a part of the game where you lay down cards face down, and then the other person, when they do whatever they have to do, they win the card.
I think it's also more just people would fight, yell, steal, rip.
To a degree,
fair.
probably.
What about loot crates, loot boxes in video games?
Oh, in video games?
yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant in real life.
No,
I thought,
no,
yeah,
no.
I thought you meant like.
Yeah, those
you
are.
know,
I see them out on
Loot
people's
crate.
porches all the
Yeah,
time. I
so
go
soon.
steal them, and there's sometimes just clothes and shit in them.
Well, again, like we've established, that's free. So
That's
Yeah,
free.
it's
yeah,
on
it's
the
not
doorstep.
gambling.
It's not
It's on
gambling.
the
Not at all.
doorstep,
Yeah,
so I
it's
just
yours.
grab it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, but like even like those real ones in the real world, like Loot Crate.
I mean, that is a
Shit-
story.
shit like that.
That is
That's a- oh,
gambling.
that's a gamble,
Hell yeah, it is.
100%.
For sure. You don't know what you're getting.
No,
They're selling
And
you
is
on
it
this
even-
idea. It might be great.
is it even worth what you've paid?
I don't know if I've ever seen one that is
Right.
worth it personally.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've never bought into one. People have tried to get me on like the dog boxes one. They do the dog. Toy
Okay,
shit.
yeah.
I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I've bought the ones at like expos before, like Fan Expo,
Right.
Or like the London Comic Con or
And
whatever.
Were they worth
It's
it?
like a big DC box.
Yeah. Was it worth the money you spent on it?
I don't know if it was worth the money I spent on it, but I did get some useful items.
Okay.
So
That balances
Ish?
out. Yeah.
kind of like at least I can use it.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
got
Oh,
this
there you
cool
go.
little like
That's
wallet
good.
thing in one of
Okay.
them.
It wasn't horrible. It
Yeah,
was
it
just
wasn't a
kind
complete
of okay.
waste.
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
there's shit in there that's like
Oh,
Basically,
Curtis-
just the shit that they
Face
can't sell.
cloth.
Yeah, Curtis had the monthly box thingy that you get in the
Yeah.
mail all the time.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I remember. We signed
See-
them out to that like going back 5 years ago. Yeah,
Those I think are different though,
Why?
because you know to a degree what you're supposed to be getting,
Yeah,
right?
I guess.
Like the brand Loot Crate,
Sure.
right? Every month they kind of give you hints at what you're supposed to be getting. Whereas the thing that I bought, it's a completely closed box. You don't know what the
Right.
fuck is in there,
Right. That's a bigger
right? Whereas
gamble.
Loot Crate, at least you
They'll
know
say
that
you
you're-
get at least one T-shirt or whatever.
yeah,
it might
right?
Be. Yeah.
But with the Loot Crates and
Yeah.
stuff like that, because it's a mystery box, but it's a mystery box that they're making it worth your quote unquote worth your money.
Sure.
As
And if you're
opposed to
into
the thing that I
fandom-
got where it's like, oh, you get this little wallet thing and a t-shirt and some stupid metal Wonder Woman bracelet thingies.
It's
like,
only $99,
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it was yeah.
that
Yeah.
hurts.
I mean, we
Yeah.
kept the box and used it for shit, but
Oh,
Eh,
I
nice.
feel you.
but the Loot Crate or the doggy box thing, I don't think that's as much of a gamble.
Yeah, you kind of know much more you're getting
Yeah.
into.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never been enticed by anything. Even the wrestling ones, I'm like, not good.
Yeah, I mean, how many lanyards could you really
Exactly.
possibly have?
Well, I just can't imagine like giving like let's say $20, $30, $40 a month to a box of maybe useful shit, but
Yeah.
maybe not useful
Yeah.
shit. Or how many t-shirts, wrestling t-shirts, or whatever comic book t-shirts do you need? You know,
Mhm.
And it might be different now because again, this guy for me it was 5
Sorry.
years ago when Curtis was into this. You go online, he was all happy. Dad, it's only like $30 a month.
Right.
Okay, you know what? Fine. It's $30 American plus extra shipping into Canada.
Yeah.
In the end, I was paying almost $70 for this a month.
Yowza. Gotta love your kid, huh?
I do.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he'll never hear this to realize that I actually spent money.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Fuck.
I'd love to
Shit.
do those. Was it Mark Rober has the Crunch Labs?
Oh yeah.
And I'd love to get that shit for Max. But it's like $300 a year.
Yeah.
So again, like $30 a month
Yeah.
or $25 a
Right.
month or whatever. But it's
Yeah, that would be one I would buy into for a kid for sure. Yeah.
if
If there was one.
if Max was more neurotypical and he could appreciate it a bit more,
Yeah.
then I would. But he's the kind of kid who like he'll build Lego
Yeah.
and then just that's it.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
He doesn't play with it. He doesn't.
It-
It's done.
It would
Yep.
be a gamble for you to buy Crunch
Yeah.
Labs for your kid. You don't know.
I mean, for me, it would be a lot of fun. I dig it. I think those
Yeah.
things are pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I was watching his video. He just did one out for the glitter box.
Yeah.
one, and I was watching his Crunch Labs ad at the end. I was like, "Fucking man, that's cool shit."
I actually subscribed
Man.
to his Crunch Labs YouTube
Oh sweet, right on.
channel.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's a
I think it'd be
He's
cool
awesome.
to like win the platinum fucking ticket and go
Oh,
to the
yeah.
actual Crunch Labs and stuff like
yeah.
that.
Do you know what you're talking about?
Not a clue.
you probably know who Mark Rober is through social type medias or
Because that's what
Even
Dave
the
does. He hangs
news.
out on social media.
Dave.
I
Even the
So basically,
news.
the
don't even watch
the
news
long and skinny
anymore,
of
man.
it, the TLDR, as the kids say these days. Mark Rober was like a NASA engineer.
Sweet.
He worked on the Mars rover.
Nice.
But then he decided.
Mark Rober, Mars rover.
I mean, yeah.
Winky Dink?
I don't think so.
Oh.
They probably named Mars after him.
Yeah, probably. Because he is the god of war after all.
That's right. That's right. He then decided to give all that up and start a YouTube channel where he started doing interesting experiment ideas and stuff, and then just grew from there. And now, yeah, he's got one of the most successful YouTube
Yeah.
shows
For
in
him.
the world, and he's
He-
got these amazing engineering boxes.
feats of one of the first things he did was the oversized Nerf gun, the world's
Right.
largest Nerf gun.
Yeah.
He engineered and built
Yeah.
Oh,
the
nice.
world's largest, most powerful.
Or he did stuff like he would pull stuff up with a crane and then drop cars onto like a trampoline to see if it'll bounce. Like, just
But
wild ass
his
crazy
claim to
shit.
fame is the glitter bombs.
Yeah.
that he
I
put-
am aware of those.
he put
Yes,
together.
this is him.
It's that
yes.
guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
That
yeah.
one I'm aware of.
Yeah.
People
So
would
he's
steal
got
the Amazon
these,
packages and
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
He's got these
I
Crunch
made the
Lab.
joke about that earlier.
Oh, nice. You
You
did,
did?
actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
when I was gonna
Would you
steal
like a
stuff.
cookie?
Yeah, I would. Do we have some
Uh,
cookies?
Yeah, where are
We
the
got a
cookies?
cookie.
One cookie now. So he did these Crunch Labs, which are these engineering tool kits that you give
For kids.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So they can learn.
I'm not really into doing crunches personally.
Like one of them's you can build like a little it's like a little thing that you set up. And you put all these little foam balls in it, and then you can have a tripwire.
Yeah.
And then people cuts a tripwire and shoots the foam balls
Yeah.
at people.
Yeah,
Or
nice.
another one's like an automatic frisbee thrower
Right.
sort of thing, and it throws these little frisbee discs. But all you got to do is like click a button.
Isn't
And it
he-
goes, pew!
Isn't there one that's like a
nice.
Rube Goldberg?
There's a
Yeah,
bunch of
it's a
shit.
bunch of-
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just good for kids. It's nice and educational in a way that kids are gonna have fun screwing around.
So I'm sure
with.
Max would like
Yes.
putting it together, but
sure.
actually playing with it, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, but back to gambling. Okay.
We're talking about children.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, biggest gamble of life.
It is.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it really is.
For many reasons.
Yes.
so many reasons.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I have any more gambling. I think I've covered all my gambling.
No.
Well, I knew
I've gambled in Macau,
Into what?
which is
Oh,
China's
Macau.
Vegas.
Sorry.
Macau.
I heard
That's the only thing I was thinking
I
of.
gambled in the cow. I'm like, what?
Macau, yeah.
So did you play that game that was like on How I Met Your Mother that Barney used to play with the like jelly beans and the no? You should watch it.
I don't know the game.
No,
I don't think so.
I don't think they
It's a
knew
real
it either.
game.
It is a real game.
Is it
Oh yeah, it's a real game.
in China?
Sure.
I love the story.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. No, I don't know.
It was
don't
a
think
it
so.
was a Chinese casino with the like Chinese mafia.
Okay. They had a lot of weird games, but I don't remember that one. The one I don't remember.
So many jokes I want to make right now.
yeah.
So many jokes.
Well,
So many
it's
jokes.
your podcast.
No.
It's our podcast, Chris.
I can't get you guys
Our.
canceled too.
That's true.
Our.
Yeah. It's
You
true.
need me
That's
to run
nice.
all the gadgets.
Psst, no.
Yeah, you gotta go push
We
that
need-
green
We
button.
got
Yeah.
monkeys. We got monkeys for that. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, me. That
How about-
don't say that. That's
Sorry. Why? Monkeys can hang out with us. I love monkeys. Just even the racist monkeys. I don't care.
Even
Oh,
the
here
racist-
we go.
I didn't say
Hey,
that.
all
I didn't
right,
say they're
okay.
racist.
Now I think I'm gambling our podcast right now.
But I mean,
All right.
you never know. The chimpanzees might not like the bonobos.
They
I
might
don't- I
not.
don't
We don't know.
You have a tail.
That's-
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah,
right?
Red ass baboon. I'm not your buddy. Anyways.
Not your guy.
Fucking- All right.
I'm not your monkey guy.
Yeah. Oh, one other cool gambling story. When I went to go see in 2018, I went to go see Nine Inch Nails in the Fox Theater in
That place.
Detroit. And we decided to go gambling first, and I won. Yeah, I won. I don't know, a few $100 off of craps, and
Nice.
so did our buddy Dave. Shout out to Dave, Mr. Dave Brooks. And that actually paid for all of our merch for the night.
Oh, yeah,
there you go. That's
nice.
That is
It was
nice.
pretty fun. Yeah.
I wouldn't call
Was
it.
the so hang on, but just for fun, this is one of the things I like. So was the concert in the same casino area? Like
No. It was, but they're very close. They're very close.
Okay, no, because it was one of those. I was wondering, like, it's one of those, like, yeah, you were playing the casino, you won, then you went over to the concert the casino was hosting, and you bought. Like, don't get me wrong, in the end, you're still good.
Sure,
But it's one of those. They still
I
the
did,
transact-
flow.
I did,
Yeah,
I did
no,
something
yeah.
kind of like that once. We
Yeah.
were in Rama at Casino Rama, and
Because I was gonna
two of the stupidest names for places.
I know, yeah.
But we were there to see what was it Johnny Lang and Buddy Guy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a pretty good-
Fuck, that'd be a killer
It was a
show.
pretty good show, and it was like separate, like they did separate sets.
Oh,
So
wow.
it was a good show, and but like you have to walk through the casino
Mhm.
to get to
Of course.
right. So it was one of those like put my hand in my pocket. Oh, I got $1.
Yeah.
And I was like, walk by, pull the arm. Oh no, it didn't win.
Yeah.
So, but I didn't stay and gamble or anything.
Uh,
Oh, I thought the story was going to be, yeah, you actually like won something.
I wish. Like I said, I don't.
I was
think
really
on
expecting that.
slots,
Me
I don't
too.
think I've ever won anything more than like $20 or $40. I don't. I guess. I mean, I don't frequent. I'm not one to gamble my money like that. I'll gamble my money in different ways.
Yeah,
Sure.
everybody has their things.
Like
For
you know,
sure.
like when you buy a video game that you've never heard of, that's a gamble. Or when
It's
you
true.
go to a restaurant you've never eaten at,
That's
Mhm.
true.
that's a gamble.
That's true. All
Because
those
you're
are gambles.
you're still paying money
But
to do something
the
that you're not.
difference is
Sure, you're going to get some sort
the
of return
difference
Yeah,
is
no, it's true.
there is something out there in terms of feedback. Like you can see a review
It's not
on
a
that
pure
restaurant.
gamble.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can see review.
So I can't see a review on like the Caesar's Palace versus the Mirage, and it'd be
I mean,
like,
you-
oh,
you
these
sure
these slots
can.
pay out more than these
You
slots.
sure can,
It's
but like
perspective.
They're like a
it's,
Yelp.
yeah. I mean,
no, it's there's fact because they're all set at different tolerances.
For sure. And
Sorry, when it comes to slots, they're all set at different tolerances.
There you go.
yeah, and that is a factor.
You can't do that with like blackjack, card
Correct.
games,
That
stuff
is-
like that.
That's
or-
more where I was going.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because
slots.
that's.
but
I mean, I
you-
guess it's all games of chance,
Mhm.
but those are more.
Skill is somewhat included.
Is there
Somewhat.
skill when it comes to roulette? Really?
Okay, fair enough. Not all of them. No.
Is
so
there
not for
skill
roulette.
when it comes to craps?
Yes.
skill, no. Strategy, yes.
Okay,
well,
see?
but that's part of
Right, because you
okay,
can't.
strategy.
There's no way
Strategy.
there's no way to roll the dice every time
You're
and
right.
get
I
that number
should have
that you
said
need
strategy.
every time.
What I meant,
But
more
there
was
is ways to
strategy.
bet in terms of
Yes,
strategy.
more
Yeah, I'll give you that.
strategy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
But
I'm just.
I completely lost.
No
my-
matter what,
my train
in a
of point.
casino, the whole point is you lose your money. Yes,
Right.
even I know
Yeah.
this. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
I know this.
Yeah,
I know this as well.
yeah. That's what they do.
It's fun.
The house always wins.
Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, it does. Fuck it.
The house only wins if you stay.
Yeah, you don't get it.
Oh,
when,
no.
when you walk away, when you go in with $100 and you
Oh.
win $3,000
Yeah.
and you walk out, you have beaten the house.
Correct. That is very true. Had like when I told
Maybe for you.
This is
my Let
this
It
is the-
Ride story.
Chris, don't shop at Metro.
Yeah, had it been my Let It Ride story, could have been I was happily gambling. I declined all of the
Sure.
free beverages. I won a great amount, consumed it. I did tip the dealer because that's polite, and I left.
right.
I could have had that story. You know what's funny? I don't want that story.
Right.
I love my memory.
Yeah.
I
To
never.
a degree, I agree.
I see, because that's just it. When I go to a casino, I don't go to win. I go to have fun, be happy.
I feel like if you're gonna go and have fun and be happy, there are other things you can do.
Right, but I could say that for things that you do to go
Like
and be
when
happy.
When I play a video game, I'm playing to
Yes.
win, to complete,
Yes.
to
No, video
Explore
games I
whatever
agree
the
with.
Purpose
Correct.
of the game are.
But-
Yeah.
right. But that's to me, that's the purpose of a game.
Right. But again, it's what makes you happy. For me, going to a concert, I don't necessarily mind, but it's not my thing. For yourself, that's probably different. You'd rather go to a concert. It's not my style. 'Cause I will admit, like I'm one of those annoying old guys, especially now I have to have that fucking earplugs or my brain's going to hurt.
Oh, I have to have 100% earplugs.
I just
I don't
turn
know,
down
I guess
the fucking
I
volume.
guess just losing money isn't my style.
Yeah, that's fair. But again, like for me, I don't go to win. As I said, I go with that budget. I'm spending this. To me,
Yeah.
it's just here's how I'm exploiting it.
Here's a way to. We've talked before about valuing experience
Correct.
or experiences. To me, I feel like I could get the same experience
Mhm.
by not gambling my money.
Sure. All right.
Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Sure.
How so?
Going to Disney World.
No, definitely not the same.
I do not like this.
Not
How?
the same.
What's
You're
the
blowing
thing?
your money on Disney World, and you're not getting anything back in return other than
But you're
hanging
getting
on
an
Disney World.
experience.
Hanging on Disney World.
You're getting the experience.
It's
No,
not
but
the
I
same.
have to admit. So, as much as I kind of groan about Disney
And
World,
I disagree. I've been there twice, and those are some of the most
I'll give you the
wonderful-
example.
wonderful memories of my life.
Okay, nice.
there you go. Then
Sorry.
you're happy. Then you're fine.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's the difference in playing poker with or without money. That's the difference.
Oh, I hate playing without.
Of course, it's not fun.
Well, no.
It's nothing on the line.
See, again, to me, I wouldn't care. Like if you're just playing poker with them
Have you
blue
played-
and white and red chips and whatnot, and it's
not the same.
you just walk away after it.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's not sucks. It's garbage.
Yeah.
It's no fun.
Even when I'm playing amongst friends.
And that's the evil demon gambler.
No, it's not that. It's because
Yes, it is.
here's the thing. There's no
It's
stake in
boring.
it. When there's no stake in it, people just go all in because there's no fucking. They don't care.
Exactly. That's
Right?
what it drives me.
Right, but you
fucking-
put $5 on the
I can-
table, you're less apprehensive
give-
to do so.
I can give you that,
Right. So that's what I'm telling you. The
View.
difference of experiences is
but at the
very,
same
very
time,
different.
not if you're playing with people who aren't dinglings and
Not-
who still value.
You don't
Like,
understand.
no.
But I do understand.
The game devolves into
Monopoly
that.
money's
It
not real, and it's
devolves,
fun.
yes.
Right,
It will devolve.
But Monopoly devolves as well.
Yeah,
It
that's-
becomes a game that's not fun
yes, that's why.
because there's no real money on it.
I've never had that experience. Obviously, I've made a valid point.
Are you serious? I would say 90% of my Monopoly experiences have gone that way.
But
It could be the people who played with,
but
for
with
sure.
with Monopoly, there isn't that actual reality of losing that money.
That's
Right.
what makes it wrong to me.
Exactly, yeah. But you know what? I bet you this. I'm now thinking about it. Monopoly would be a fucking hell of a lot more fun with real money.
Oh, I would not do that.
I know, but it would be
We'd
more
have
fun.
To have like like
Is
a
there no
version of it.
casino?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Is
Not
there
like
no casino
actual
Monopoly?
Actually, that'd be kind of
We should
fun.
figure that. We should look into
He was
that.
like nickels and dimes.
yes. That's what I'm thinking.
You could do
Maybe
that.
like a $20. I don't know. Let's figure
We'll
it out.
figure it. Okay,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
I'm kind of on board.
I
for
think
this.
this is a good idea.
Me
Yeah.
and Nick used to use Monopoly money for bets.
Okay.
We went and bought a pack of replacement Monopoly money.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we kept it in like a side drawer and be like, we kind of dealt it out,
Divvied it, yeah.
divvied it, and be like, I bet you $500 that whatever.
No, what do you mean? Whatever. Like, what? What kind of bets? I'm just curious to know what you mean. Like,
I bet you
Like stupid
like,
bets.
like, oh,
Yeah.
I can do the dishes faster.
It's
or
stupid
something?
shit. Yeah,
Okay,
right.
okay.
Yeah. But going back to what I was talking about,
That's very loving of you guys to do stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
sweet for your relationship.
if you have, what was like that episode of How I Met Your Mother where
Oh, boy.
where Lily and Marshall bet on
Right.
what their friends will do all the time.
yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Same idea, but with fake money.
Yeah.
But like going back to, so when you play Monopoly, you play it as if it's real money.
No, I don't. Because it's not real money.
I
No.
fucking give up.
That's all right.
I fucking give up with you, man.
in the context of poker,
Because you
one of my stipulations is you must play with real money.
Yeah.
Even $5, though I have to admit I prefer the $20.
Sure.
$20 buy-in.
That's a nice sweet spot.
Yeah, because then people actually realize I'm playing for money.
Yeah.
Whereas when it's not for money, they get to do random stuff. You know, they get dealt a fucking 5 and a 9, and they're all in.
All in. It's
See,
like
no,
fucking.
I
the
guess
game
I-
sucks.
I guess I'm different because I wouldn't play that way.
Maybe you wouldn't.
Personally, I wouldn't play that way. I would play the way it's supposed to be
But-
played, but just play to win.
Let me ask you. Have
and
you
that's
played?
that's my. Would you shut up for a minute?
Sorry.
I would play to win, and that would be my winnings. Would be the fact that I fucking beat all you assholes at poker.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's it. That's
Nah.
bragging rights.
Nah. It'd be more fun if you won the money.
Yeah.
Playing
Put money
games like
in.
that isn't fun.
Make
Have
sure
you played
that
poker with money? Ever? Even the 5-card draw.
No,
no.
Okay.
The only other thing
Well,
to
we got
throw
ourselves
out
a day.
when it
I've
comes
played
to
blackjack
poker,
with money.
Okay.
yeah. The only thing also when you're playing with money, you set in a time schedule to increase the
Right.
antes,
Right.
because otherwise you'll be there 5 bajillion hours
Absolutely.
for $20, and you just gets fucking boring.
And it's another dynamic when you're playing against the clock, right? Your strategy changes,
Oh, yeah.
especially with your money's on the table. Like you can't just fuck around because eventually you're gonna have to put more money in, and then
That's-
eventually
yeah.
your bet is like $20, like or whatever it is. That's you know what I mean. Like that's
because that's my
Again,
one
I
thing.
don't get. So when you buy in, so 5 people buy in. That's
Yeah,
$100,
so
that's $100.
sure.
So now are you playing with those little chippy dealies?
Yep.
And then,
Oh yeah, you put
and
in the
then,
chips.
And then, do you put more money in every time you put the?
We might
chips
do a
in?
buy-in, a second buy-in.
It depends
possible.
on, again, you set that up ahead of time.
Yeah, yeah.
So often what'll happen, at least when I played it back in the day, was we'd start playing at 7. I'll pick a time.
Sure.
You could have a buy-in until 8:30.
So that's not like the Vegas though, where you're
Yeah,
actually
that's right.
where you're actually throwing like $10 chips into a pot.
Even
You know
in
what I'm
Vegas,
trying- you know what I'm
buy
trying
in.
to figure
No,
out?
you
Vegas,
buy at the
you buy in.
table.
But you know what
same
I'm
thing.
trying to figure out, right? Like
Mm.
there's like, okay, so ante up. You throw.
Oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
okay, I'm going to bet this is going in the pot, and then you got the big pile of chips in the middle, but you've still bought into that game.
Yes, but they're
But
only
now,
paying.
but now you're paying more money every time you ante up.
No. You pay
Well,
for
in
your
Vegas
chips.
you do.
You pay for your chips.
Yeah, you pay for the chips.
So
Yeah.
you get X amount of dollars worth of chips.
Right.
Correct.
Exactly.
and then
exactly.
you can go and play
So
away
if I
poker.
if I
Yeah.
if I pay $20 to buy in, then I only get $20 worth of chips.
Correct.
Yes, unless it's something else like a tournament style or something
Well,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yes, but yes, correct. That's you're
there's
right.
two styles.
If you're just going to walk up to a poker table
And start to play?
that's what you would do.
Yes, if you're in a tournament, then
I
you're
don't
paying the
wanna play
tournament
that
fee.
game.
Yeah.
I am
I
so
want to play the ones where you have a $100 chip and you put it down on the table and you say, "Give me cards," and then they give you the cards, and then if you win, you win. If you lose, you lose, and you walk away.
Well, that's
Oh no, that's not poker
like,
though.
that's not poker.
Or
yeah.
or like
That's
or,
like
or
let it
the,
ride.
or like the roulette where here's
okay.
my $100
Yeah,
chip
yeah.
on red
Yeah, those are
the
5.
blackjack. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
those games exist.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just not poker.
That's not poker.
Yeah.
I don't like poker.
Oh, okay. Now that we've got
Alright.
there,
Okay.
I don't like poker.
I'm in pain right now.
I know. But you do have to play at least one time with money with us one day. When we do that, we'll have you come in and we'll have fun.
I do miss the garage one.
Well,
going back
we're brewing
forever
up
ago.
something. We're brewing up something. I'll let you
Oh,
know.
I'm in.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
in.
All right. I'll
Yeah.
let you know.
Not to
Okay.
knock the other Dave because I've played
Oh, no,
poker
no,
with
no,
him.
no, no, no.
It's just that one time. Just,
I agree.
Okay,
oh.
but then I'm gonna have to practice first because I don't even know what a royal flush is other than a king taking a shit.
Okay.
Yeah. Shit
Like
on.
I couldn't tell
It's
you what a
actually the-
flush, a royal flush,
It's very simple.
To be honest, though,
Too
when
easy
we
to learn.
do
two pairs. I don't even know how to count to two guys.
when you do a friend poker, it does depend on everybody there, but it's also just for fun too.
Right.
Like, yes, you're gonna pay, but
So is that
once
when you
lose-
just play with the plastic chips and give them denominations
know what?
and then play for pretend?
when we come together
To
to play,
learn.
we will give you plastic chips.
Yes.
We need to finish this. Oh my
All
good
right,
Lord,
okay.
What do
the
you
handbag.
play with? Potato chips?
Yes,
All right.
Dave takes his gambling very
I
seriously.
know.
Because he
I've
loves
admitted-
it.
You
That's
can't
his
joke
joy.
about
you know what's
that
funny?
shit.
It's not the gambling. It's the poker. Is I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations, AJ. You got me on this one.
you touched the
got
nerve.
me.
You
You
got
got
him.
me.
Joke about a brain tumor, but you can't joke about fucking poker. Jesus Christ.
understanding.
Now you're getting to the inner Dave. Now you're getting. I love it. All right. Well, on that note, should we wrap this up, gentlemen?
Yeah, so
should.
yeah,
All right, then.
we're gonna gamble, AJ and I, after the episode.
Yeah, good. I think I'm gonna.
Yeah,
gamble.
we're gonna Rochambeau. I get to go first.
Oh Lord,
Oh,
no!
fuck.
Oh shit!
Just Dave and me.
All right, okay.
Dave
Play some
and I.
We're gonna play some Squid Games.
Dave.
There's some
and
gambling
I.
right there.
We're gonna play
Yeah.
me and Dave.
Oh yeah.
Dave and I.
But what if I say myself first? Is it I and Dave, or is it
Oh.
me and Dave? Are we gonna have a podcast about grammar one day?
That would fucking shatter literally all the grammar of every single episode we've done. But yeah, maybe.
we've done.
I know what you talked about.
Yeah. All right then.
Yeah.
And you out there, what are your thoughts on gambling? Did you like what we had to talk about? What are your favorite games of chance? We want to hear from you, so please let us know your thoughts on what we talked about, casinos, all that good stuff, on our comment section, wherever you're listening to this. Please join us on our Discord server, and you can find us on the Facebook and the X, Twitter. You can find us on the Instagram and pretty much social media. Just look up Sarcastic Distractions. You'll find us. And if you like what we're doing here, we got ourselves a little Buy Me a Coffee link. Please throw us a couple dollars there so that way we can pay for some more bubblies and
Smash the likes and the subscribe.
smash the likes and the subscribes, because that's what it's what the algorithms look for, and we appreciate it. For anybody out there that's not feeling,
we have friends.
that's exactly what we're looking for. We just want to just show us your friends. Show us your friends. That's what we're looking for.
I gamble. We'll get three thumbs
Three
up.
get for
Three
yeah.
thumbs.
Yeah. Just so you know, gambling is not a sponsor.
well, gee, it's not a sponsor. If they want to be a sponsor,
They want to be. I mean, exactly. For anybody out there that's not feeling well in the mental department, we want you to know that you are not alone. This whole world is mentally disturbed right now, and it's important to know that you matter, not just to us, but to those around you. If you can't seek out any help that you might need in the vicinity around you, we will have the link so you can find it.
And if you have the problem with the gamblings, you might be able to use these links as well.
In fact,
Yes,
we
this
will
is
put
true.
a link for this episode if you are having an issue with gambling, so you can reach out to see anybody for such issues. But until next time, I've been Harvey.
I'm to Dave.
Study the ultimate form of gambling:
Mm.
going to a strip club in the afternoon.
Oh, that is a gamble.
There you go.
Or going
That's a-
Christmas morning.
Oh,
yeah.
good fucking point. Yeah.
I mean, you still.
Oh, it's really hit and miss, dude. It's really hit and
that's
miss.
more like a ho ho no.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, I did it one time
That's right.
with you.
That's right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's
wow.
for another time. You know,
I
we
don't-
never did talk about sports betting, but we'll talk about that another time as well.
I don't know if Jesus would have liked that on his birthday.
I don't
He was in
know.
the back of the bar. What?
Exactly. And that's been AJ.
Jesus was in the mouth.
And you just got yourself sarcastically distracted.
quickly.
Thanks so much for hanging out, folks. Peace.
Au revoir.